When a breakthrough is close, God does not leave you without signals. He prepares your mind, adjusts your direction, and strengthens your focus. Many people miss these signs because they expect something dramatic, but God often works through patterns, principles, and quiet shifts. Understanding these signs helps you walk with confidence instead of confusion. One common struggle is that people get frustrated when things seem hard right before things turn around. They assume something is wrong, when in reality, a breakthrough often begins with pressure. For example, you may face resistance in areas that used to be easy. You may feel a push to change your habits. You may notice that certain people or environments no longer fit your direction. These are not random. They're indicators that God is repositioning you. One key sign is a shift in your hunger for growth. When God is preparing you, distractions lose their power. You begin to desire clarity, discipline, and purpose. The Bible says, "Those who seek the Lord understand all things." Proverbs 28 verse 5. When understanding begins to rise in your spirit, it is a sign that God is aligning you with his next move. Apply this by paying attention to what you're suddenly drawn to learn, fix, or develop. Another sign is unusual spiritual sensitivity. You start noticing patterns, warnings, and instructions that you once ignored. John 16 verse 13 says the Spirit guides into all truth. When you find yourself being guided away from certain actions or relationships, that guidance is not random. Follow it. It protects your path and sharpens your steps. A third sign is separation. This often feels uncomfortable, but it is purposeful. God removes what cannot enter your next season. Psalm 1 verse 1 teaches that the blessed person does not walk with people who weaken his direction. When you sense distance forming between you and certain individuals, do not fight it. Accept it as preparation. Fourth, you may see increased attacks or pressure. This is not a sign of defeat, but of proximity. In Exodus 14, the greatest pressure came right before Israel crossed the Red Sea. When challenges intensify, remind yourself that pressure often indicates transition. Use the moment to strengthen your trust, not your worry. Fifth, there's a rise in inner conviction. You start feeling strongly about decisions you must make. James 1 verse 5 says, God gives wisdom generously. When your conviction becomes clearer, follow it with discipline. It positions you correctly for what is coming. Sixth, opportunities begin to appear in small forms. Breakthrough does not always start with something big. It starts with a seed. Zechariah 4 verse 10 says not to despise small beginnings. Pay attention to small open doors, brief connections, or new ideas. They often carry the future in simple form. Finally, peace increases. Even if your surroundings feel uncertain, your spirit feels settled. Philippians 4 verse 7 says, God's peace guards your heart and mind. When peace becomes stronger than the noise around you, it is a clear indication that God has gone ahead of you. When you recognize these signs and respond with discipline, clarity, and faith, you position yourself to receive what God has prepared. Breakthrough is not accidental. It follows alignment, wisdom, and obedience. Walk with confidence, because when God signals a shift, he is preparing a result. If this message has added clarity to your walk with God, share it with someone who needs guidance. Like this video, subscribe to Bible Timeless Lessons, and turn on your notification bell so you never miss a teaching. Stay focused, stay grounded, and keep walking in God's wisdom.